so we can attack and take Gaza. By the way, what is the interest of us to take Gaza after we pulled out? After
Millions of dollars.
Do you know how many millions of
Billions of
do you know how
dollars.
many millions of dollars we invest in this war? Billions, comparing.
Just to show that you guys are dominant, because you guys were losing at first. You guys were like, what the fuck? We can't even. Without America, you guys would be in the ground right now.
Man,
Without those.
it doesn't make sense what you say regarding the financial benefit. It doesn't make sense whatsoever. Hey, how you doing, bro?
What's up, my man? You got a whole podcast going on. What's going
Hell
on?
yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Where you from, buddy?
I'm from Israel, bro. Where you from?
I'm from Palestine.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa
Alaikum
barakatuh.
salam. What's
I'm
up,
from
man?
your land and you are from my land.
Well, it's my land before it's your land.
Nah, it's my land before it's your land. But still, maybe you're from my people, so technically it could be also true.
But why you guys keep killing us?
I mean, why you guys keep resisting us?
What the fuck you mean? What you mean? Because you guys are killing us. We're resisting. You want me to just let you kill me?
No, I just want you to lay down your arms, accept us coming back to our homeland like it's your homeland, and we live together.
That's fucked up. Do you hear your fucking self?
Tell me, explain to me, what did I say?
It's
What do you don't agree with what I say?
It's like me going to your house because I said I used to live here. My grandparents used to live here back in the day, and then they left, and now I want to come back. And bitch, you have to sit your ass down. You can't do nothing. If you do anything, I'm gonna rape you and kill you, and bye bye. What the hell you mean, bro?
Okay, so if that's what you say, then also the Palestinian refugees that now are in the diaspora, in exile, if they want to come back in 200 years, they will not be allowed to come back, right?
Bro, if they leave, they're never coming back. What you mean? I know what y'all doing. This is a whole ass thing just to take over Gaza and then do the same shit you did with everything else. And then that's what y'all trying to do. But one day, when God
don't run away. I feel that you're gonna skip, but I want to test.
No, but when God's order to this land go back to who owns it,
I agree,
100%,
100%, and it's went back to our hands. Baruch Hashem. Wait a second. It's back in our hands. Baruch Hashem, alhamdulillah, exactly how the prophets foresaw, exactly according to God's will. But now you go against God's will. Also, our prophets were your prophets.
This is not God's will, God's will, this is not God's will. This is, you guys took it chawa, like you guys went and killed everyone and took it. Like, you guys are Zionists, not even Jews. Jews are different than Zionism, bro. If you are Jewish,
go ahead, continue.
Jewish, you're fine, but you're Zionist. You just have, it's an atheism, mindset. It's Herzl. I know Herzl, he's the one who created this shit.
Let's test how your atheism works. You are Muslim, right?
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. Yeah, do you believe that everything in the world is being guided, all the events in the world are being guided by Allah?
I mean, Allah...
Don't deflect. Do you believe, yes or no?
He put the reasons for it to happen, yes.
Exactly. So we came back. Is that not according to Allah's will?
You know what? I'm telling you, you guys came back to show the truth of Arab and the Muslims.
Exactly. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. We came back exactly. We came back exactly.
Like Netanyahu.
We came back exactly to show you the truth of our prophecies of our prophets, who are also your prophets. But now you resist. But now you resist. But now you resist.
It's not your prophecy. It's not your prophecy. This is some shit you guys made up.
But now you resist. But now you resist. But now you resist the prophecies. But now you go. But now you go against the prophecies of your prophets, basically.
The real Jewish people, they will tell you we are forbidden from having our own government. They will tell you. I met real Jewish people. They would tell you, we don't believe in the Israeli government. We just go there to worship and come back. They don't follow you guys. This is like a gangster. You guys came in as a militias, not as a fucking religion shit,
Fine, I have a question regarding these Jews that you basically appreciate and respect because they're submissive under you. That's why you like them, because they are weak and they want someone else to rule above them. I want to ask you about these Jews. They basically believe that we are forbidden to have a state until the Messiah come, right?
Yes.
So when the Messiah come, you should respect them and accept a Jewish state, right?
Hell no. You know.
Thank you very much.
You know why?
Thank you very much.
Because,
what do you need more than that? You see.
You know why?
Because you guys.
No, listen. In my religion,
you have so much. Both the theological. Listen, the theological, the rational. You're not aligned, bro. You're not aligned. What's going to be with the Ummah? What's going to be with the Ummah al-Islamiyah? For real.
Let me tell you this. We know that the Jesus will come back and he will go and fight y'all, and then it will just be the Muslims. Only Muslims. Bro, just watch 10, 20 more years, 30 years max. There is no more Jewish land. There is no more Israel. Just watch.
You know what? My grandfather heard the same words from people like you.
Yeah, you say
100 years ago. My father heard the same words also from people. Wait, I listen to you. Wait. I listen to you. Wait. I want to put you in a test now. Because basically I claim that because my faith is stronger than yours, I will be able to hear you without cutting you. Because I'm not intimidated by someone that say a different opinion than me,
I'm not cutting you. I'm just listening to you. But it's just like those, I have a lot of like events I can think of in my head. So I'm just trying to put them in order. You know what I mean?
Okay, I accept that. But I'll tell you again. My grandfather heard the same words from people that resisted Israel. My father heard the same words from people that resisted Israel. I hear the same words from people that resist Israel and hear what my grandfather and father heard, and probably my kids and my grandkids. I hope they will not, because I really hope that we will live together here. I honestly do not cancel you as part of Palestine from the river to the sea, but you cannot do the same for me. For you, I'm not part of this land. For you, I need to go back to where I came from, because like your leaders, the corrupted leaders in the beginning of the 20th century, like Hajj Amin al-Husseini, said that we are not belong here until today, unfortunately. And you know what? Who suffered the most? You, in exile. You know what? Continue to suffer in exile. Just don't complain why this thing happens, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, I see what you're saying, type shit, but like what I was trying to say, before 1948, the Jews, the Muslims, the Christians, the Armenians, they all were living, in Jerusalem, in the Quds, freely, under the Ottoman Empire. They were all living fine, but I looked into history, and I saw how stuff changed when Herzl came in, and he's the one who put that Zionism, that world, that just the word, he just put it out, So
by the way, if I may ask you a question, sorry to interrupt you, do you know what is the meaning of the word Zion?
Not really, but
didn't you bother to research what your enemy thinks, or what is the ideological background of your enemy, which is me? I do not want to be your enemy. I want actually us to live together. I can actually accept you to live from the river to the sea with us here.
You don't. You see how
I tell you in front of the camera. I tell you in front of the camera, man to man, without being cynical. I see you as part of my homeland. I see you also as part of the future of my people. But you cannot do the same to me. You know why? Because your identity is based on resistance. What's going to be in the day that you will have no reason for resistance? You will have no existence. You're going to be in identity crisis, bro. For real.
Dude,
and I'm not...
You got me fucked up. So you're just telling me right now that, like, if I just come out and start talking and I say, I don't want this, I don't want to live under this unjust, bro, you think my life in Palestine will be like your life? I'm nothing like equal to you over there. Your ass, they see you as a king, they see me as a fucking slave. What you mean? But we have Allah, bro. And like whatever you're saying, that's what we believe. We have Allah, man. And that's like the army that will never be broken. One day you will see, and I'm just telling you.
And what?
I can't do
you make some
nothing.
Resistance. You want to fight us? You want to fight us more? You want to suffer more? We're gonna help you to become a shaheed. We're gonna help you to become a shaheed. Do you think that I want you to become a shaheed?
Well,
Do you want to become a shaheed?
I'll take it.
Okay, fine.
I'll take it. That's my honor.
Fine. So go ahead, fight, suffer, die, but don't complain, you know?
But the thing is, they're not complaining. You know, they didn't complain. They're just, you guys are literally doing genocide, like some shit never seen in history. You know, we're doing something so fucked up. You don't want them to just yell the pain, but all of them are living in heaven right now. They're so much
Brother,
better than me and you right now.
brother, is Yahya Sinwar also a victim of a genocide? Be honest.
That man is a hero.
Be honest. He's a hero that died in combat, right?
He's a hero. Yeah.
With weapons, right? He had weapons, right?
He had what? He was fighting till last breath.
Right. So was he a victim of a genocide? Is including all the 20,000 Hamas fighters of yours with AK-47s, with RPGs, with rockets, with bombs, were they also victims of genocide? Innocent victims that...
I'm talking about the civilians.
Hey, you cannot separate. I'm sorry, you cannot separate. If Hamas would not fight us, if Hamas would surrender, nobody probably will die. If they would not attack us, nobody will probably die.
On purpose. You are literally killing children's and women's and old men on purpose to piss off
Let me ask you a question, a short question. If it was up to you, would you go again to do October 7th with the results that happened? Would you do it again?
With the results that happened?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I heard news that no matter what happened October 7th, Israel would have still came in. Would have still bombed, would have still did this. They were living in a prison since 2006. You know, why the fuck they're living in a prison like that? You know, like.
I mean, I'm sorry to hear what you say because you seem like a smart person, a young, smart person. I don't know how old you are. I don't know what is your education background. But, you know, someone like you who doesn't seem, you know, pardon my French, fucked up in the head. But the way that you think with the what if could be, you know, by the way, I can say what if dinosaurs would be pink and fly and shit. I don't know, like.
But I'm not in a state that I can decide for a whole nation to go into war. You know, I don't have enough information for that to decide. I don't know what they know for them to do that. They've been working on that, practicing. You know, there's reasons for them to do that. You know, there was reasons. I don't think they just did it just to do it. You know, I don't think they just did it.
How old are you, if I may ask?
I'm 21.
21. Do you know that before you were born, I was 21? Actually, in the time of the Second Intifada. Have you heard about the Second Intifada?
Yeah.
Do you know? I mean, you know what happened in the Second Intifada, right?
Yeah. The whole Ummah came out, and then that's the 70 war, right? 77?
No. Anyway, you probably are not aware of your history. I mean, by the way, what happened in the Second Intifada, it's part of your history. By the way, before that, another question. Do you believe that there was any Jewish sovereignty here before 1948?
Yeah, there was Jewish people living in Palestine.
Right, and sovereignty.
Yeah.
They had a kingdom, right?
They lived, yeah. They had a kingdom. No, you're talking about when? Moses' time or the Ottoman Empire?
Yeah, Moses and King David and Solomon.
They didn't have a kingdom. No, they never had a kingdom.
Solomon and David are not kings also in Islam?
Yeah, they are kings. You're talking about those kingdoms?
Yeah, the kingdoms of Israel. They are the most famous kings from the lineage of the tribe of Judah.
Man, your religion.
But by the way, one thing before we continue, and I want to hear what you have to say, okay? Because you're respectful, even though we disagree, you are respectful. So I want to hear your point of view. But this history, the kingdoms of Israel that happened in Palestine, in your land, that's also part of your history. So when you go and deny your own history, you deny something from your identity, don't you think?
No, I know that happened, but you can't. I believe. Look, I go to history. I believe 100% of history from my Quran. You know, and everything else I read is just out there. You know, it's I think the winner's always right. You know, they write whatever the fuck they want, just like right now. You know, you guys are winning, so you're just showing whatever you want to show to the people. That's how I see the world. You know.
Yeah, but we are according and aligned with history and also with the events. You are basically, unfortunately, making claims of what if, a lot of assumptions, a lot of conspiracy theories, like you told me now.
Like
You
what?
told me now that that Hamas went to war because Israel would attack Gaza sooner or later. Come on, come on.
What you mean? Come on, this is true facts, though. It was information came out, and Israel known. You tell me Israel didn't know that Hamas was gonna attack them with all this intelligence, with all this stuff they got. You tell me they didn't know? Ain't no fucking way.
You know
No
what?
human can
You know
believe
what?
that.
I will tell you this. Because
Yeah.
we underestimated Hamas and because we act with arrogance towards Hamas and because they are weaker than us, we thought that they will never attack and they will never take that risk. Basically, they surprised us and look what happened. But it's not because we allowed them and like people in your camp think that we wanted to set it up so we can attack and take Gaza. By the way, what is the interest of us to take Gaza after we pulled out? After
Millions of dollars.
do you know how many millions of
Billions of
do you know how
dollars.
many millions of dollars we invest in this war? Billions.
To show,
Comparing.
yeah, just to show that you guys are dominant, because you guys were losing at first. You guys were like, what the fuck? We can't even. Without America, you guys would be in the ground right now.
Man,
Without those.
it doesn't make sense what you say regarding the financial benefit. Doesn't make sense whatsoever. Sorry. Doesn't make sense.
You're telling me you guys wouldn't benefit from taking Gaza?
From
You
what?
guys would
What do we have to benefit from taking Gaza? And
Tourism.
fighting and taking Gaza. What?
Tourism.
Tourism.
Yeah, you would make so much. You guys would flip that city
Man,
so
we
quick.
have good tourism in Tel Aviv. Why do we need Gaza and take
Yeah,
it
you guys
invest
wanna
billions
take-
of dollars in fighting to take it? Why?
Can you explain to me
what is
why,
the rationale?
you guys have this whole map of the Middle East in your all the time? You guys have it on?
What do you mean? I have the map of the Middle East in my house too. So what?
No, you guys say this the Great Israel. What's the Great Israel? What's that?
The great
you guys
Israel
wanna
is from
take-
the river to the sea.
Yeah, you guys want to take
Of course.
Palestine,
Of
Lebanon,
course.
Syria, Saudi Arabia. That's what you
No,
guys.
that's
you guys,
not. That's conspiracy theory. I'm sorry.
That's what you guys are doing, though. That's what
Man,
you guys
what do you mean? What we are doing when we're being attacked by Lebanon? They're gonna suffer. We're gonna take some lands. Yeah. When Syria attacks us, we're gonna take some land.
Syria never
When you
attacked.
attack us, we're gonna
Syria
take some
never
land.
attacked
That's how
Cuba.
it should be.
And you guys are attacking them
That's
right
how
now.
it's been in all through history.
Man.
I mean, come on. I mean, the fact that you can take half. I mean, not half. All of the Middle East and all of Asia from the Arab and Islamic conquest. Why can't we take 0.1% of the world?
And then
Why
when
not?
Russia want to do that same shit, Russia is Nazi, Russia is this, Russia is that, Putin. But when you guys want to do this, it's fine, it's all right. This is
What
your
do you
land.
mean? This
you
is
got
our
promised.
homeland. This is our homeland. We have
Oh my god. With this, there was people living there. There was people.
Fine, I'm
There's
not against
the
that.
olive tree. The youngest olive tree there is older than your whole ancestors, dude. Just one olive tree. One olive tree in Palestine is older than your whole ancestor, dude.
I mean, my ancestors,
3,000,
my grandfather,
4,000 years.
probably I know that there's trees that are almost
Where are you
2,000 years
from?
old.
Where are you actually from?
I'm from
Poland?
Israel, born and raised. My parents born and raised in Israel.
Where's your
But the
grandparents?
diaspora experience that we had was in Yemen and in Poland. But we come from Judea originally. You know what you refer to as the West Bank. By the way, what is the West Bank?
Dufa?
What is the West Bank? Is that
Jordan.
original indigenous term from the land of Palestine?
West Bank?
Yeah.
No.
Very good. Okay, so you can agree. But why don't you refer to the West Bank as Judea?
Tel Aviv. What's Tel Aviv?
Why
What
don't
was
you
it?
refer to the West Bank as Judea? Why? It's indigenous name of your land. Why don't you call it Judea? I tell you why you don't call
I
it.
didn't name it.
I tell you why you don't call it Judea. Because for you, Jewish history in Palestine goes against your identity, and that's really sad.
Yeah, because you guys did so much fucked up shit that we just don't like. We cannot like you anymore.
You reject
you
your
guys-
history. By the way, this is your history as a Palestinian, not only mine. But it's okay.
Well, you're the one who did this shit to me. You know, if you didn't come to my land and start killing and doing this shit, I would have lived freely in my land and never had to move to the States.
Man, if your grandparents generation would not resist us coming back, we could probably
If my grandparents' generation wasn't traitors.
If your grandparent generation would not resist us coming back to our land, probably we could live here together, but you don't want that, you know?